Hey guys, it's Jess aka What's in Our Face and welcome to today's video. So I was thinking for today we could do a little bit of a back to school tutorial. I know I'm probably like a little bit late to that trend, like everyone's already back in school, but like I've been seeing these tutorials go around and like it's just making me so nostalgic. We will use only drugstore products or products that are like drugstore pricing. But yeah, so let's just get started, shall we? But first, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big fat thumbs up and ring that bell so you can be the first to know when my shenanigans hit the tube. And now, let's beat that face, shall we? Okay, so I'm already all primed with my L'Oreal Infallible Primer. I will put the prices of everything like somewhere on the screen because that's like probably super interesting, especially if we're doing like an affordable tutorial. And for my foundation, I'm going to also be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pomade. I'm currently shade 103. I'm normally shade like 102, but you know, I got one shade's worth of tan this summer, so. You know what honestly has really been freaking me out lately? So I am actually not going back to school, but like it honestly just kind of makes me sad. Like for a really long time I like did not want to go back to school just because I'm so tired of like learning shit. I want to like finally be able to apply what I learned. Do you guys know what I mean? Sometimes I literally think back to like all the all-nighters I've pulled doing projects. And I'm just like, damn, like, I really miss that. Because once you start, like, being at the point of your life where, like, you really need a job, I mean, like, that's not to say there are not some people who've been working since high school, and for those people, I applaud you. But yeah, like, now that I'm done with school, like, I need to focus on working, and it's just hard because I'm really scared of not loving whatever job I do. Because I studied psychology in college, and for psychology you really need to have a lot of further education in order to work as a therapist or like as a school counselor or something like that. And I'm just so tired of being in school, even though I know I just said I missed it, but like I miss being a kid in school, you know. I don't want to be an adult in school anymore because I just want to be doing adult things. I feel like I'm definitely not like vocalizing myself right, but basically I just like want a job because I'm an adult, but I wish I wasn't an adult in the first place. Does that make sense? Why is this back to school video getting so deep right now, you guys? Well, I have my whole ass finger in my nose. It's this. Now for concealer, we're gonna be using the Maybelline Better Skin. It really like freaks me the fuck out when I think about how like my childhood is just over. Like I will never be a kid again. Like that was it. I like miss being carefree and not like really worrying about the future. Like I miss college being my biggest goal, and like college is a huge goal obviously. But like the thing is, even if I didn't get into my dream college, I would have gotten into another college, and there's always like an option. Once you're an adult, your goals become, I don't know, like more, like your goals become almost more limited. I don't know, like there's more concrete paths that you have to follow. At least that's how I feel. Like I feel like I don't have choices anymore. Like in high school, I chose almost every class that I took. Even in college, like I got to choose my major, but like now that I graduated with a certain degree, I'm kind of like stuck with that line of education. And if I want to go back, I have to like redo the whole ass system and like pay some big bucks, because in America we don't live that affordable education life. So yeah, I just feel like so lost. Now I will be using the Fit Me powder. I just took like a really unconventional path, and it kind of like elongated my process of like getting a career, and it's like given me more time to almost think about what I want to do with my life, and it's made me just like question all of these decisions that I was so sure about or whatever. So now we are going to contour using the MUA Professional Contour Palette. We are also going to use the bronzer from there because hashtag affordable AF. Woo! Since summer just ended, we are going to be nice and tan. That means that we want to make sure we go a little heavy on the bronzer. Okay, we are moving right along and we are gonna do some brows. I think maybe I'll do one brow on camera. Oh, that is so embarrassing. But let me show you what I use, you guys. I have started using a new product for my brows. It is so amazing. So this sexy little pot here is my first ever brow pomade. This is from Morphe. It costs like $6, which is amazing. But you could get a set of like 5 products, which includes this, a brow gel, like a little concealer to clean up, and a brush, and like a pencil situation, and that's just 18 bucks, so I actually got that. So we are just going to focus on using the pomade today. First, I take that fancy schmancy brush that it came with. It's a spoolie on one side and then like a super thin eyebrow brush on the other side, and we are gonna start by just brushing this bad boy out. Excuse me, sis. We dip straight into the pot. This bitch is so pigmented. So as we can see, I have like no shape to my brow. So I like to start like where I want the arch, and then I'm gonna like go down. This is, ooh, do you see how pigmented that bitch is? And then I'm gonna go here and just carve out like the top. Now we are going to shape the bottom. So I go from like the center and I just kind of angle it down here. We take a little bit from here and just connect it here. And then we're going to do some strokes upward. That's a pretty cute brow. So then we are just going to clean her up a little tiny bit with the concealer. And then we are just going to take a brush that has a little bit of concealer on it, and we are going to blend her down. She's actually really cute. So now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. Why do I feel like I accidentally tried to flex way too hard with my brows and came out with like James Charles 2016 brows, you know, those like boxes, those gigantic watermelons. But anyway, we are going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to prime my lids with my Milani base. So for our eyeshadow look, we are just going to do something super simple, like something that looks glam but is like super easy to do, because we don't want to be spending forever the morning of school like doing our makeup. We are going to be using the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette. I have done a full review on this palette in the past. It's not my favorite, but it is really good. And it's just so cheap. It's like disgusting. It's like, I don't know, $10. At least I got it for $10. And since I am doing a green series on my Instagram, we are going to keep this look green, sis, and we are going to dip into this one. So since we are packing one shade everywhere, just find like a super thick fluffy brush. And like I say in all my videos, my brushes are BH Cosmetics and dirty unless specified otherwise, and so there's nothing new there. We are literally going to pack him everywhere. We're not even going to use another color to blend her out because I know my BH shadows and they blend beautifully. We are just going to take a relatively clean brush, or at least one that is stained with a really light color, and we are going to blend the edges out. And now just to brighten it up a little tiny bit, we are going to take this shimmer shade over here. It's called Crown. But we're just going to take Crown on our finger. Wow, she's pigmented, sis. And we are just going to throw her on our lid like so. I'm going to take the brush that I used the darker shade for. We are all done. So now I'm going to do the other eye really quick off camera and I will be right back. Alright, the other eye is done, and now we are just going to add this maroony brown shade called Regal, and we are going to blend her out with this shade right here called Prince, and we're going to do that on our lower lash line. I'm using a pencil brush to line my eye. I'm loving how it's like a pop of color, but like not super bright. I don't know. Now I'm using just a thin blending brush, and we are taking Prince and we are smoking her out. Now for some highlighters, sis. We are going to be using the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Palette. I got this bad bitch for like 10 bucks, so if that's not affordable, sis, I don't know what is. So I'm thinking this shade is going to be really nice. It's also going to be really cool to show you how Like the darker shades look literally so good on my skin tone for no reason. Like I don't even know how it's possible, but this shade is literally brown, but it looks like fine on me and it doesn't leave a cast. Oh, I forgot blush. I really hate putting blush over my highlighter because then like the blush like blends out my highlighter and like I get sparklies all over my face. I'm like, sis, I don't like that. What are we gonna use today? Let's use this Milani Rose blush. Oh, it's just like so beautiful. Like look how aesthetically pleasing this is. This is the shade Tea Rose. Cute. So now for the lips, we're gonna keep it simple, sis. Where is that? We are going to be using the NYX Cosmetics Liquid Suede in shade Sandstorm. It's super cute. So what are we thinking? Are we here for this look? Would you even wear this to school? I feel like I would not have worn this to school back in my day, but I feel like now it's so different. Like you can wear anything to school. So anyway, and that is all for today's video. I think it kind of went in a completely other direction because this is not really a school look. But if you would wear this to school, please let me know. That would make me feel a lot better about myself. And yeah. Sis, can you let me know how I just did a whole ass outro without putting on any mascara or lashes? Like, am I okay? I'm literally embarrassed. So now we are going to be... Did I just take out my concealer? I did. This is a white concealer from ColourPop. So we are going to put on mascara. And I'm just going to like quickly do that off camera. Okay, so I've actually decided not to put on lashes because I have already taken this back to school glam and turned it into back to school glam. So I want to at least like pretend like I'm trying here, and I feel like maybe we're not wearing lashes to school. I don't know, are we? So we are gonna keep it like this because I also think my CoverGirl mascara makes my lashes look super cute. So we are okay. Now that is all I have for today's video. I low-key think I did a terrible job, but hey, we are always learning from our mistakes. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I hope you will give me another chance and join me in the next one. Bye guys!